What? What's with all the panda masks and everything? What?
What the?
Yeah, what?
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
Correct.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
No?
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, cause it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, cause now it's time for the final class trial!
We've been in the class trial for the past 2 hours, man! Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. Genocide Jack. Oh, yeah, Genocide Jack.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die!
Don't call me that.
What the fuck happened outside?
Oh my gosh, I don't like this
Want us to
personality.
remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything.
Genocide Jack can.
No, that's wrong. Actually, she might remember.
Huh.
Who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge.
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Yes.
No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Wow, he actually lowers himself. Yeah. Oh, that didn't take long. She does it immediately as soon as he lowers himself to talk to her. Oh boy.
Dun, da, da, da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
Hi.
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately.
Just say
Do
it.
you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I've grown to like Genocide Jill. Genocide Jill's interesting. Crazy, but interesting.
Nice to meet you too.
Why is there mushrooms on her head? That still has not been answered.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
Uh-huh. Monokuma Statue of Liberty.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does!
Oh boy.
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know?
Bull. That's bull. You know that.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
No.
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Really?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
What happened?
Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history!
And just people going crazy? Is that
As a
it?
result, in basically no time flat! The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, I don't like her anymore.
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right?
I mean,
The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic.
what?
Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
What?
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait.
she's
You bit
back this
into it
person
like
up.
a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
I'm gonna say the Togami family fell.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
I mean, there was no other option. It's kind of like you choose Yuri or Natsuki, but it always leads back to Monica. Are you taking a picture out of Monica? Well, this is before Doki came out, but
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
I think Monica took a picture from you.
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
You're sick in the head.
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Togami name has perished.
That's her analyst. That, from what I know, looking up this whole series, supposedly Junko's like her actual ultimate would be more of the ultimate analyst or something, right? This would fit more who Junko would actually be if she chose to be it, but she's so depraved.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment?
You ain't nothing divine, lady.
You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
No.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago. If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
It happened during you were there.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago?
Oh.
Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Huh? 2 years ago?
So they got there 2 years ago, and while they were there, in between the years, it happened then.
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right?
Yeah. No.
What are the memories I took from you?
Your time here.
Now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Okay. So, our life at Hope's Peak.
I got it!
Because the booklet
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
I mean, yeah.
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
She only has, what, 6 routines?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
I mean, there's evidence of the contrary, though. I mean, his booklet and everything. Oh boy. Yeah, locker pocketbook. Locker notebook.
2 years worth of memories.
Locker
I
notebook.
could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
No.
This is all just
Frick.
surreal.
Ah,
Plus, if 2 years have passed,
dang it.
how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted.
Because it wouldn't shoot.
Years worth of memory.
I could never lose.
We've been living here for hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
No, you're wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Thank you. I drink from my Pepsi.
Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
Wuzza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting without a doubt! But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak, but somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here!
I shall not use his name in vain.
Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
That's because you're the ones causing the funeral, you sadistic B-word.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
Yeah, like Makoto could have actually kissed Mizuno or Aoi or something. That was first kiss or whatever.
How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored.
Come on!
Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out.
Talk what?
This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
Because you're
What are
crazy.
you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
At the end, when I fainted, right?
I got it! The moment I lost my memories, I can't think of any time other than that day.
The day you entered in.
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall. When I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right?
Yes.
And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, But
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school. That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
Because of you.
And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
I love you all so much.
No, you don't.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
I hate you, Junko. I really do.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about
Like,
it.
Joker would call you insane.
All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
Why? Why? Just why?
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay? Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst.
No, it wasn't. It was good. Shiro probably was, actually, I bet Chiro actually was using Mondo and Leon, and he was actually getting stronger and everything. I think in this photo, he actually showed himself like, yeah, I'm actually a guy, I'm not a girl, and they were actually helping him. And that just makes me mad that he reverted back to his old way, when in reality, probably the reason why he went to Mondo is because Mondo actually took him under like a little brother. And he was like, oh man, that makes me so angry. Mondo was probably like a big brother to Chiro. And he was like, you know what, I failed my older brother, but I'm not gonna fail you. You screwed that up. You absolutely screwed that up. Junko is one of the worst people ever.
Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
I can't help where my cursor is.
Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
The cursor's stuck there in the middle of the screen. I can't help where it's in this game because of that.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event
in
human history. The tragedy.
We get it.
All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing.
I hate your ideology.
Despair is contagious, you know? It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
Oh, are we going the Joker route? Because this is exactly 2008 Dark Knight Joker. He's like, madness is like gravity. All it takes is a little push. When talking about Dent and everything. This is literally what you did. This is Joker succeeding and pushing people over the edge. Because it's contagious. Madness is like gravity. I am ticked off. I hate you. I hate you, Junko. You did Joker.
Everyone
this is
is
exactly what
capable
you
of
did.
it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy,
I just don't understand why.
I pressed the button accidentally. What'd she say? What'd she say? Transcript, what'd she say? In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself. I just don't understand why.
we didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now
What?
pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter!
Okay.
I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
The headmaster. The Prime Minister.
Could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
Her father.
He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes.
And I guess you were supposed to kind of repopulate with the people inside, like all the boys with the girls. I mean, Aoi would be one, Sakura would be another, Kiri I guess could be one. I mean, all of them potentially. I don't see anyone get into with Sakura, but then again, who knows what... I mean, there's the alternate thing showing, you know, that if you kill Kirigiri, yeah, they did get with Howie. But still.
If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope,
They agreed.
that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
And Junko wanted to staunch that out.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
Interesting photo.
It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
She dies, right? She has to.
I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished
Sakura did the
building
heavy
your
lifting,
little
right?
shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because she's freaking crazy.
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why I...
Well, why don't you tell me?
Oh boy, this stupid cameras thing. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if I have to choose that freaking... Hijack? What the heck is hijack mean?
Now I understand.
Hijack the airwaves, right?
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease.
Joker.
Any hope left turns to despair.
Joker.
Isn't the power of television just amazing?
This is Joker 2008. This is Dark Knight 2008. That's exactly what this
By
is.
the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled them?
Killed them.
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world.
You mean like you freaking did?
But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
No.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
Thank you, Makoto.
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, We built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Tell that the class of 77.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless?
No, it makes me hate you.
You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
Can't you all just punch her in the face and stop the broadcast?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Yes, it does.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Punch her in the face.
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
No, you caused that though.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Hey.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
No.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful. We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it.
You have a despair. You have despair right here. You're holding him. That's despair. I just remember the meme from the Les Miserables thing. It was like, red, the color of despair. And it shows like this bear. Oh no, black is the color of despair. I'm sorry, black is the color of despair. And it shows an actual black bear. You had to be there, I guess.
And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
True. Oh, that caught her off guard. Well, that's nice.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying?
Because I don't know if he's dead in the box. He could be dead. He may not be dead. I don't know. I haven't looked in the box. Well, why don't you look in the box? Well, why would I want to look in the box? What's in the box? Just open the box. Is it someone's head? Is it a ring? What's in the box?
If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure.
But we don't know that for sure.
Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
How do we know that?
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you for the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed?
Yep.
What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
Because of you.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply
You
gave
killed
you a little
Mukuro.
nudge in the right direction.
You killed your sister.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
I see the irony they're doing. Is like, you are the ones who want to get out of here, but you're the ones that put themselves in here to get out into a world that would destroy you, where the safest place for you is inside the building, and all you want to do is get out. I see the paradoxical crap you're trying to do, but it's nothing but crap.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Because of
Say
you.
what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right?
Don't
Despair
go
comes
doing on me.
naturally.
Don't go all Bene Gesserit on me. It's like, put your hand in the box. What's in it? Pain. A human can resist any pain. Our test is crisis, an observation. I've read the book literally like, I think 7 times. At least 5 times that I can count. And I've seen the original movie so many times. I've watched that scene. I know the Bene Gesserit bullcrap of keep your hand in the box and all that. Don't stop. No, I'm tired of your Gom Jabbar bullcrap, Junko.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
I've not been this animated in this game till right now. I hate Junko. I hate her.
No!
Oh my
This
god.
isn't just some game to us.
You're in a game, ironically.
It's murder! Plain and simple.
Correct.
You stole our memories. Invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner.
Yeah, like who says all the memories that like Mondo had and everything of his brother? Who says any of that was real?
It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope.
No,
huh?
that's the truth. You are the one who caused it.
But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget
What do you
about
even
that
vote on?
rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
Why?
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished.
You, of course.
If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
How? Just tackle her.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
You mean, we'd
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Yes.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
Not necessarily.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
Everyone hates you, Junko.
So let me make this clear. Everyone has 2 choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
We could literally all just tackle you.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces eroded by despair.
You got mushrooms on the
come
brain,
together as
lady.
one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Punch her in the face.
Kyoko,
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
Yes, shut her up.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh?
That's her natural voice. Nothing saying anything there. That's just her.
Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with.
Oh, gosh. Junko, you suck.
It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
You're the one who has hope, Junko, because you're so hepped up on trying to get everyone to despair. That's your hope, to get everyone in despair. Your despair is your hope, Junko. You suck. You want to do paradoxical, philosophical bullcrap. I can go there with you to say, yeah, you're hopeful. No, that's not hope. Yes, it is hope. You're in hope that everyone will react to your crap. So you're filled with hope too, just in the opposite direction. You hope things fail. So you're still hopeful, Junko.
And your stupid life.
Okay, are we doing... Make your argument. Okay. Group photo. Okay.
We won't give up!
Group photo.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die,
Yes.
that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
And what's wrong with that?
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know.
This is just
The
Junko and
only
her
reason we're
only...
okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
What can I say?
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt.
So why
In
would...
other
What would
words,
stop you from
as
trying to
soon as
prevent
I
them
die,
from killing each other in the
The
future?
communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Seriously, what? Meh.
All
Doing
of
a
you will have to
Minecraft
leave.
villager. Meh.
You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Not necessarily.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Hers is just dots. Oh, dang.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
Hope.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
There we
Don't
go.
lose hope now!
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here.
Yay.
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
Okay.
If I were to die, that would be the end of...
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally... The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
There.
Don't lose hope now!
So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to bring hope to everyone.
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do?
She would keep going.
You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right?
Something like you would say.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say, which is why Yeah! I've made up my mind!
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
There we go.
If I were to die,
That would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want.
if I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
Don't lose hope now!
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting.
Of course you are.
Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it.
Okay. You kind of carried, okay.
But no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
That just makes him wants to stay, right?
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
Hope.
If I were to die,
That would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want.
if I die,
The purifiers.
in other words, as soon the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
I can keep on living as long as I have my Master's love.
All of you will have to leave.
Okay.
You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
There we go.
Don't lose hope now!
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
Yes.
Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Come on!
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you. I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the Mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
Correct.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
So left is Kyoko.
If I were to die,
That would be the end.
I've decided.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all.
I can keep on living.
All of you will have to. You'll have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the
Master.
So,
will you just die? Is that what you want?
Don't lose hope now!
Come on, Kyoko. There we go.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto,
What?
I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
Sure.
What the hell are you?
Oh, look at that. She's good. The ultimate hope. Do I really need truth bullets?
So uncool.
Oh, now
Your
you're...
stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip.
Good.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. I still... Oh boy, what's this? Yep, that's what I thought.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you? Your idiocy ends here. You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool!
impossible!
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
No, it's not.
Suffer from despair.
Despair into tomorrow.
Hope keeps on going.
Correct. Always on the side of hope.
I refuse to give up.
Lord is my portion,
I
saith my
refuse to get
soul, therefore
bored.
shall I hope in
I
heaven.
refuse to throw it all away.
Lamentations 3:24.
I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on?
You lose, that's what.
What's happening?
You lose! Final vote. Junko loses. Hey. Yeah, we get it. Hey, yay. Nice.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end
Watch
to the
Genocide
killing
Joe be the one to vote no.
with our own hands.
Well, Genocide Joe wouldn't betray Byakuya like that, but I mean, at the same time, could you not see a serial killer just doing that one last thing as a joke? I mean, wouldn't you see that happening? You lose.
The hell?
Indeed.
You lost,
I
Junko.
lost?
Yes.
Well, that's just...
Still don't accept it? You know yourself as vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem. Yep.
What the heck?
It's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just... totally the best!
I hate you. Huh?
So this is despair.
Gosh, it's so crazy. Created an entirely detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for
And
it.
now I...
And fail at the very end.
True despair.
You're worse than... You literally get off on this, don't you? What are you talking
And
about?
now I...
So hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. Because you... My first and last loss was here at the moment of death. Oh gosh.
True despair.
So hopelessly happy right now. You're just twisted. She's getting off on it, Aoi.
Anyway,
Are you prepared to admit defeat? Think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me
Let me tell you
repeat
this right now.
myself.
We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
It's something in the outside world with hope. Seduce us over to... Don't say seduced.
hey,
Contagious as any disease.
however,
The same is true of hope. Correct. All you have to do is look at to see how true that is. Yoko. Blank expression of a psychopath. Sociopath, whatever. What was the French accent? I hate all the faces you're making. See how those awful looks cause me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
If you guys want to get all hung up with the word hope, there's no skin off my nose. Just be warned, from this point on, no despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide, if you find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we...
It's fine, it's fine.
Shut up, that was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. Good! No one wants to hear your Shakespeare crap. It's almost punishment time, right?
it can't be.
You really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. Yeah. Well, I mean, technically.
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. You think being dead would bring you hope?
Don't get in my way!
She's crazy.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful!
You're a masochistic, psychopathic, whatever-istic thing you want
Even
to
a
think.
tenth of this despair. even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair.
No.
I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth.
No.
Okay, let's do this.
No.
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Your eyes are crazy. No. You're crazy. Very end right there. Is that it? Even you got bored of your own death? This stupid boredom bullcrap. Seriously. Oh, look at this. It's a button. Emergency device. Will we choose to stay in or go out? Go outside, dang it. I'm trying to spend this whole game to get outside. Go outside! Live host weekend is all over. Yay! Yay! Monokuma hair tie present. No one would accept that except Mukuro and Junko. Does it really matter that I save? I mean, because it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on us over. That wasn't the kind of enemy waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, one exception. Air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Oh. So are we dying? We left the courtroom, made our way to the main hall. Stood in front of the door, nobody made a sound. Felt almost absent-minded. So our epilogue before the final ending. Stuck in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. Come so far, and
Hey.
in the end. Can't just stand right this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, Kyoko broke the silence.
Makoto.
We should do the honors? Okay. So if awakened by Kyoko's word, I took out the object we gotten. It belonged to Junko, and in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read in what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
I mean, who's to say you wouldn't get bored? Seriously, in Junko's flaw, it's like, oh, I'm going to let you all live here. Who's to say you would, because, oh, you'd be living with despair the rest of your life. Who's to say that you wouldn't, get bored of them being there and you would do some sort of killing thing anyway? There was no life in this school.
In other words.
She said that just before dropping. It makes sense that it'll be our way out of here.
But...
You never know, maybe it's actually switched to make the school self-destruct. I mean, she never said she'd let us leave here alive.
It's true.
Maybe you're right about that. Maybe.
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. I guess that's true. Nothing to worry about.
My beautiful scissors!
So far up. Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. Leave? We can go outside? Oh gosh. A little jewel of a baby?
That's enough.
Please stop. That'd be greater horror than everything I've encountered so far. Well, Togami, you have someone that's willing to carry on your line. Just saying.
Anyway.
I'm just saying, Togami, you want to carry on someone's on your line, you're going to have to do it somehow. Anyway, don't worry. I mean, the alternate ending he did with Aoi, but I mean, everyone did with Aoi. Everyone did with Aoi, but still. I no doubt we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But...
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. In the end, I think part of me still thinks...
You're serious?
When we got there, we see that everything she said about the world was a lie. That on the other side of the door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. There has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words.
The act of searching for hope to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. I don't know. As long as you have that hope, you can move forward no matter the trouble you may fall into.
Am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much what the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. I spelled it out for you, you uptight. Anyway, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. You already think about enslaving people, you... Oh, gosh.
You got it!
Well, my first step is going to be the closest donut shop. Oh, we get to see the chipmunk face one last time. That's precious.
Hey.
What do you do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just make some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll grow some wheat. I get it now. There's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
The next chapter of Asian's life story is about to begin.
Woo!
Hey, personal space, buddy. You surely see creeping me out.
Makoto.
I guess he gave her a hug. Well, Makoto, even if everyone in the outside world is gone, steeped in despair. As long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out of there and do something, I have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's a few of us, it's so small, what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we could do anything with the power of friendship.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
Sure.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing.
Cool.
I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me.
Oh, gosh.
And the others, I guess.
Oh, boy.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say.
Bye.
I guess we graduated?
Oh, we're worried about that now. Boop. Looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm gonna keep moving forward with my hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. Boop. And you get shot, right? Door began to open. With my hands, our hands, open despair, minged together, opening the door to the future. Okay, good. I was gonna say, it's about to shoot him, right? Oh. We open the door to freedom. You may now go see the Wizard of Oz now. Is that the sun? I haven't seen the sun in so long, it'll probably be burning to their eyes. What happened? I mean, I know what happens, but what happened? That's how it ends? I guess so. Those are all the Japanese names. Okay, well, finally, the end. But still, now I can make that reaction video. It's been so long doing. I mean, I watched the anime, I looked at all the other video games to see how everything's going on, and played through this to try to understand through everything. It took so much just to understand this. Oh gosh. So much. Monami. Who the heck is Monami? Oh, you mean the frickin' thingamajig? She didn't appear in this. Why is she in this? Plan our game system? So they tricked friends into killing each other because, hey, why not? I'm so ticked off about the idea of, you know, Mondo actually helping Chiro build up himself and everything, and that was the most impactful story of this whole thing. Mondo and Chiro, that whole arrangement, him trying to build him up, and they could have been good friends, and he just, oh gosh, it's sad. That's the most angering one to me. That's the one that I stick with most. It's that second trials thing with Mondo and Chiro. I just hate that so much, what happened. Seriously. I mean, game's good, it's just tediously long. I don't, if you're watching this while I'm still looking at all this, I don't necessarily have any plans to do part 2 or part 3 anytime soon, because these games take a long time to play, and it's not like I have a lot of time, so I'm not going to be doing Danganronpa 2. Oh, they got to show that picture again. But I'm not going to necessarily be playing part 2 anytime now, or because I've seen the playthroughs of that, and it's just like, it is like 10 times longer than this game. It's a lot. So I don't know if I'm gonna necessarily be playing it, unless I have a lot of time to do it, which I don't. Where did she get the freaking fish? Like, honestly. Seriously, where did she get the fish? Anyway. If you like this game, tell me how you like it and everything. If for some reason it goes on sale, maybe I'll get it and play it. It's just going to take a long time to try to do, because I was trying to upload this between the Jails Marble League and Escape Room Simulator, spending so much time trying to do it. If I play the next game, I'd probably do it like 1 a week. If I could even do that. I don't know. It's just, I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to do. I know these videos don't get a lot of clicks, because I see the view count and they don't get a lot. But I don't necessarily care about the views, I care about just finishing the story, and I finished it. I got done with it. I'm done with this. I'm done with Junko's crazy bullcrap and her Joker philosophy. Madness is like gravity. All it takes is a little push. Oh boy. Man, so long playing this. When did I start playing this? Oh yeah, there's that cutscene which I didn't see. Kind of weird. Seeing them all in the shower. Like, how would that even be a thing? How would that even be a choice? Seriously, how? If I spent time with all the girls, would that be the way? To make it seem like some perverted thing? But then Kyoko saw me, so obviously Kyoko would call me a pervert or something, right? So I mean, where's the alternate photo, right? Are they going to show the alternate photo? I don't remember that one between him and Hifumi. Where was that one at? Is that when they were looking at the thingamajig? I don't remember Sayaka being that big in her chest area. I don't know, did she get bigger during that thing? Is this just the way the shirt was? I don't even know why I'm talking about that. It was just the way things look. It's just, I noticed different artistic styles. Like, wait a minute, that's not the way that looked. Like, Junko's head in both those pictures was just reversed for the different head things back and forth. But, okay, where is, wait, why is he still alive? Wait.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed.
Oh, he's sentient? Sentient?
Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
So he's still alive. He's a sentient being influenced with the Junko virus. Is that it? Is that what I'm getting? Oh, great. Easter egg present. Oh boy, and what the heck is that thing? Sure, I'll save the data, because I don't even know what the heck... Is there more? School mode? What if simulation type play mode? Oh boy.